Professor Hales here, and I remember 2018 just like it was yesterday. Because it was, and with the new year comes new goals, and you ought to be making your business goals already, but it also comes with new challenges. But I like to call them opportunities, and one of those opportunities that exist for us is shipping. The reseller, the person who does business, makes their living on eBay, even if it's just the side hustle, needs to know about those changes that are coming here January 27th. And we've got to prep and be prepared. And I'm going to give you some tips today on how to succeed with your business goals as you plan for 2019. As a small business owner, I love shipping items through the USPS, United States Postal Service. And there's a couple of reasons why. Number one, I get free items. As a matter of fact, some of their items, such as this free box, was created by eBay sellers specifically, designed to hold most things that are sold most often, and therefore caters to the needs of the seller. I also love that at any time, if I have a priority package, a U.S. postal worker will come directly to my house, take all of my packages. I've spent no money on materials, and I've spent no money on transporting the packages. It's all done for me, and I love the ease and convenience of that. As a professor of business, I don't love when my expenses go up. And this past fall, the USPS announced that all rates were going up. Now, there are a few categories that are going to go a penny or two down. But overall, postal increases could go up as much as 6%. 6%! And you think, 6%? That's not very much if I'm just paying for a little tiny thing. Well, let me put it in perspective for you. You're an eBay reseller. If eBay, which now takes a final value fee of 10%, if they increased it 6% and took 16%, how would you feel about that? Put it in perspective. You may be thinking, so what? Not a big deal. Well, let's take the eBayer's dream come true, the flat rate priority padded envelope. Currently, right now, as I'm recording this, $7.25 to send it anywhere. But as of January 27th, 2019, $8. And this is the way you love to ship. Now we're looking at a significant amount of money. So we've got to figure out how this challenge presents itself as an opportunity, and we adjust as culture adjusts and the tools we use adjust so we can keep being successful. Many of you in the past have asked and received my How to Sell on eBay 101, my 40 tips, tricks to posting an item and receiving the maximum profit for your item. Now, I've got to share with you, you need to request that because with the new changes, there will be changes within the system as well. Remember, systems make us successful. McDonald's isn't a billion-dollar business because it has a good burger. It's a system that gives you the burger in under 5 minutes, which created their success. And then everybody else following the law of cause and effect, trying to have the same success as well. As always, my goal is going to be to educate and equip and encourage you to be successful. And one of the things we have to have a scale. If you don't have one yet, get yourself a scale. I prefer a scale that will measure in ounces as well as pounds up to 25 pounds. I have the Brecknell and the model is PS25. Cannot recommend it enough, and you can find this on eBay very reasonably. The reason why we need a scale is because we need to know our weights with precision because it does matter where you're shipping to. Think about the United States Postal Service. It covers the entirety of the United States. That's Alaska, that's Hawaii, even Puerto Rico as one of our little brothers down south. So we've got to know exactly our weight so we know our exact postage that we're spending. In the past, I've always encouraged you, if you are a seller on eBay, to offer free shipping if your item weighed with packaging under a pound, which meant it was first class. And first class can ship anywhere in the United States for that first class fee. For example, I can ship from Ohio to Ohio at first class, 2 ounces, for $3.50. I can ship that same package from Ohio to California for $3.50. Once we go above a pound, it gets into priority. And priority is zoned across the United States. Ohio to Ohio would cost less than it would from Ohio to California. As of January 27th, 2019, the same will be true of first class mail as it is of priority mail. It will be zoned. So what that means for us, the takeaway, the application, no longer would I suggest or recommend free shipping on eBay for items under a pound, because I can ship the item to Ohio from Ohio cheaply, but I can't ship it to Hawaii very cheaply anymore. That's a whole nother zone. That's going to affect your sales as well from regional buyers. You better believe less buyers are going to come from Alaska. Less buyers are going to come from Hawaii because they're going to want to buy locally to save on the shipping. To summarize, the further away your buyer is from your state, the more it will cost to ship, regardless if it's priority or first class. Now that everything is split up into zones for both priority and first class mail, my suggestion and recommendation is to always list on eBay with a calculated based on buyer's location option for shipping. Unless you can get your item to fit inside the one way that is no longer and still isn't zoned, the flat rate. And here's just a little tip to help you be successful. The flat rate envelope. You may be thinking, Professor Hales, there's no way I can get my item inside an envelope such as this. You'd be shocked and surprised what you can actually get inside a flat rate envelope. Let me show you what I mean. For this tip and illustration, we are going to take a 2X sweatshirt and somehow place it within this flat rate envelope that allows us to ship anywhere in the United States for one single rate. It is not zoned. We just have to get creative. So right now you're thinking, how in the world do you get this in here? Well, let's figure it out together. So the first thing we want to do is we want to take our item. And again, we could do this with any item. We want to take our item and we want to fold it nice and neatly. We've got to get it nice and neat. We've got to get it compacted down to where it will actually fit within the envelope. And again, I know what you're thinking right now. Jeremy, how in the world are you going to get a 2X sweatshirt inside that envelope? Well, here's what we're going to do first. We're going to take this sweatshirt. We're going to fold it on its sides. And again, a lot of you love selling these actual items of clothing. We're going to fold it in and then we're going to roll it. And we're going to roll it as tightly as we possibly can. Again, sometimes in business, we have problems and what we really need are solutions. That's why I've always said the greatest employees are the employees that provide you with solutions to your problems. Now I'm going to rubber band it, and that will just keep it down to the size that I just rolled it at. We still see, how in the world do we make this happen here? Well, just because it's a paper envelope and it's flat doesn't mean everything flat has to go in it. We again can get creative. The rules are it will ship anywhere for a rate if it goes inside the envelope. One of the things that will help you get things inside an envelope to slide it in is a plastic bag. So we're just going to go ahead and do that right now too. We're going to go ahead, put a little baggie around it, and then we're going to see if we can actually slide this sweatshirt inside this envelope, which we just did. Now your question is, great, Jeremy, you got a 2X sweatshirt inside of an envelope. How do you seal it? Well, I find the easiest way to seal it is to roll it, just like we rolled the sweatshirt. We're gonna hold and we're gonna push down and we're evenly across going to roll the item, which is now sealed within the envelope and can ship anywhere for that rate in the United States. So just like that, we took a problem and turned it into an opportunity. Just took a little bit of creative problem solving on our part. The good news is you are probably much more creative than me. So here is to a Hales of a 2019. We've got some great things going for us. We still get our eBay shipping discounts. We've still got our flat rate envelopes and boxes that aren't zoned anywhere. And we still have one another as we network and we grow together. This has been Professor Hales. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell down below so you get notifications when the new videos come up. And if you don't have it yet, make sure you email me to get your copy of a free How to Sell on eBay 101 updated with the new shipping changes and to help you be successful. You're going to want to subscribe and get notified because soon I'm going to teach you step by step by step right in this document how to sell on eBay and to maximize your profit. Remember, adventure awaits. Go find it.